Good morning, Hillman Cancer Center. Welcome to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Danielle Petrina. I'm the project manager for the Wellness and Integrative Oncology program. And this is Angela Zaccanini, our registered dietitian who focuses on lifestyle nutrition. We are excited today to bring you part 2 of Cooking on a Budget. So you can see lots of ingredients laid out here for you. Once again, we got these ingredients from the Dollar General. That's actually just right down the street here from Hillman. So we'll walk you through all those ingredients, how to cook this. We are cooking today a 1-pot chicken and rice, so we love that because anything to not have to clean up 46,000 things feels really good. So Ange, why don't you kick us off? I'm gonna, just quickly, we will be, Andrew's gonna put in the description the ingredients and the instructions, so if you don't have to feel like you gotta jot all this down really fast, just go ahead and take it easy and enjoy. Go ahead, Ange.
All right. So as you can see here, these are the only ingredients you're going to be using. Majority of these things are canned goods, which are, of course, a cost-effective, budget-friendly way to enjoy good vegetables without having that extra cost and the risk of them going bad.
Right.
So these are good things to have on hand, especially in those winter months when things aren't available or in season and the price really does go up. So our first ingredient here, well, let me just backspace a little bit. This recipe is a 1-pot chicken and rice with vegetables, lots of different vegetables. So the first ingredient, which is our great source of protein and cost-effective canned chicken, which you can use in multiple different ways and multiple different recipes, but this one requires 3 cans of chicken and it feeds a family of 6.
Yeah.
So large portions without that many ingredients. So I believe that these probably were the priciest item.
Yeah, I think they were like $3.95 a piece.
Okay.
So maybe a little less, maybe $3.65. But you have to remember too, this is more cost effective than a fresh chicken, which is, I don't even know what fresh chicken is right now. I rarely cook chicken.
Yeah, I don't know.
So probably closer to about, I would say the $6-7 range. And the total cost of this entire meal is $20.15. So something to keep in mind though, you might have a lot of this in your pantry already. So this is like if you were going to the Dollar General and buying 4 tonight because you don't have any of the ingredients, that would be your price. But
yes,
hey, if you have other things, if you're like, we use chicken broth in our part 1, you could use the rest of it. So think of things like that. Go ahead, Andrea, I interrupted.
No, that's okay. That's good to know. Okay, so one thing about this recipe, it calls for frozen onion or a fresh onion. Unfortunately, the Dollar General that we have does not carry fresh vegetables, but I do know that some do now. But the thing we did find was minced onion in the jar. The plastic container, I don't know. But this works just the same, and this was $1.
Yeah.
So again, something you can use in other recipes and have in your pantry for other good things. So that was a good alternative without having to like completely eliminate the onion in the recipe.
Right.
Other things, diced onions. Tomatoes. Diced tomatoes, and I believe these are all brand name except the tomatoes. So the diced tomatoes is Clover Valley, which is Dollar General's brand. Now, think about if you were to go to Giant Eagle. I believe their brand is maybe Great Value.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're right.
Or Market District. I don't know.
Yeah.
But every store has their own brand, and it is pretty much equivalent to a name brand, but you're cutting half the cost. So Clover Valley brand. Now, these 3, the sliced carrots, the cut green beans, and the corn are Del Monte, and they were also $1.
Yes.
So very good name brand, but also cheap.
Yes.
So that's that. Those are our vegetables. And then, of course, we have chicken broth, which is that Clover Valley brand, and then our minute rice, which is a brand name, but we actually used chicken broth and rice now in 2 different recipes. So again, something to keep in mind that you can utilize these for multiple different things.
Right. If you check out our part 1 That was the chicken or the Southwest chicken skillet.
Yeah, we use both of those,
we
right?
use both of those.
Yep.
So again, those are 2 recipes that you could buy for. This recipe calls for uncooked brown rice. They didn't have brown rice. This is minute rice. So Ange, if you just want to quickly walk through that's okay. You know, you're still getting great nutrients.
Yeah. So rice is higher in carbohydrates, but it does contain protein, and it's only 170 calories for a half a cup. Now, the difference between the brown rice and white rice is the fiber content. So brown rice has higher amounts of fiber than white rice that actually has no fiber at all. So it's a good thing, though, that you're including all of these vegetables so you are getting more fiber. So like each of these cans contains at least 2 grams of fiber. So if you add all of those up, in addition to the protein coming from your chicken, the protein coming from your rice, you're getting a good balanced meal.
Yep.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you for walking through that. So,
of course.
Again, you can see this is actually serves a lot of people, which is great. So I'm gonna switch the screen here. You can see the cooking instructions, which is like literally place it all in and start to cook it up. Then add the remaining ingredients, bring to boil, cover, and heat on medium-low. Cook for 10 minutes until rice is tender. So Ange and I just kind of want to show you what, are you showing a serving size?
I just wanted to show them the only things I've used in the kitchen, which was a 1 cup measuring cup, a half a cup, a slotted spoon. I feel like the most time-consuming thing in this recipe is actually opening the cans and draining them with a colander. So,
and a pot.
And all you need is a pot. So super simple. But I'm actually not sure what the serving size is.
I don't think we know. But if you want to dish it out, it looks beautiful, lots of color. We can certainly show you in a bowl what this looks like. Great meal for your family. Awesome. So I'm just going to take us to the full screen.
I mean, I feel like that's a large portion, and you still have a ton left in that pot. So this is, I don't know if you can see that. Very colorful.
It's beautiful.
Good source of protein again. And like I mentioned, you're getting the fiber, you're getting the carbohydrates, you're getting the fat, you're getting protein. So again, you're getting a very balanced meal here for a very good price, and you're going to feed the whole family.
Another thing too, just this popped in my head, if you're having any sort of like mouth sores, this is a great soft recipe.
Yes, it is.
For you. If you want to spice it up, you can add some hot pepper flakes to it. We always add hot pepper flakes to everything around here. So just think of something like that. And salt and pepper to taste, as you see fit. Yeah.
Okay. And if you are having GI issues, these soft canned vegetables that are already kind of cooked and well done, as long as you warm them up and get to that very soft consistency, they're going to be very easy to digest. So that's another point to make there.
Okay, great. All right, thank you for joining us once again for part 2 of Cooking on a Budget. Join us next time for part 3. Thanks so much. Have a great rest of your day.
See you next time.